Hello.
Hello.
We're here. We have the Clone Wars deck building game.
Yeah, if you played the Rebellion era deck building game, the Clone Wars is essentially just a Clone Wars version of that, but there are differences between the card sets. If you missed the Star Wars deck building game Rebellion era, when it came around the first time, this is like new this in the past couple of weeks that it got released. This is a head-to-head deck building game, so this is a pretty good two-player,
like Star Realms-ish.
Star Realms I think is the go-to comparison. Star Realms is really cool, but if you prefer to have a Star Wars flavoring to your sci-fi head-to-head deck builder, then obviously this is a great alternative.
There's mechanics in this that I like over Star Realms.
Yeah,
as far as like the head-to-headness of it.
Yeah, exactly. I think this does something relatively novel. Any plans to mix with the first version?
Can you mix and match them?
I assume you can.
They're all
I don't know if it's like covered in here.
Yeah.
If it's covered like mixing with the first version. Cross edition play. Yeah, I'll get into that in a bit. We'll talk about it towards the end. I didn't read that section of the book.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the box lid. That's the cover art there. If you're a fan of Obi-Wan and Grievous,
and who isn't?
That's a cool cover art there. So this is first and foremost, this is a deck building game. So you're going to start with a really crappy deck.
So the Republic deck is Clone Troopers. So that is these guys. Then I assume that is the stuff they provide you right there. So this guy gives you two guns.
Yep, two military basically.
Yeah, and then you have a bunch of these things, which are your resources. They provide a resource. I think it is 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 Clone Troopers and 1 Jedi Knight. And it's the same functional stuff for the Separatists, right?
Yeah, that's correct. The Jedi Knight can be used in 1 of 3 different ways. And that's the dark side agent there. That's the equivalent. You've got your battle droid, and you've got your separatist shuttle there. This is the cost of the card, and these are obviously starter deck cards, so they're free. And then any extra keywords are kind of listed here as well. So transport, droid, trooper, outcast, all that stuff might be referenced somewhere else.
And to be clear, the cost of the card is how much it costs to buy it when you're purchasing it from the marketplace or like the center row, and not how much it costs to play from your hand.
That's correct.
You play as many cards as you want from your hand during your turn.
Yeah, and you could do it in any order, and you can choose how to resolve your abilities. When you play a card, you resolve all the icons on it. But any abilities on the card you can use as your turn goes.
Okay. Do you like activate them?
Yeah. You can play a card that has an ability that might like discard a card from your discard pile or something like that. You can play that, and then draw into a card that'll discard a card, and so you're gonna end up discarding something else. So you can wait until you've got more optimal information before you activate something. Gotcha. Now, what we've got is both players start with bases, and this is the objective of the game, is to defeat each other's base. We both start with 2 8 health bases. I start on Zorn, you start on Rishi. We also have this track here, which is a little bit different than most other deck builders. We've got a white cube to represent the balance of the Force. There's the dark side of the Force and the light side of the Force. And I think, honestly, one of the primary lessons of the Clone Wars is that is kind of subjective.
It's the same.
It's kind of subjective,
it's the same.
Right?
Yeah.
So for the purposes of this game, the light side of the Force is with the Republic, dark side of the Force is with the Separatists. And it's a simple scale of 3 7 spaces total, 3 dark side, 3 light side. If you start with the balance of the Force completely in your control, then you get an extra resource for your turn.
Okay.
And this, I think, is basically the classic balancing technique for deck builders that a lot of them are missing, in that if you are the first person to take your turn in a deck builder, you have an overwhelming advantage. Because
so does that mean that you are starting, you have the first turn? Is that why I have the
I get the first turn, yeah. Okay. You get the Force, I get the first turn, right? So cards are either Separatist or Republic or neutral.
Okay.
Both of us can buy neutral cards. I'm the separatist this time around.
So this is an example of a neutral card?
That is an example of a neutral card right there. Super Commando, costs 3, it's got 3 military. It's a trooper. When you purchase this unit, add them to your hand, and you may exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile if the force is with you.
When it says the force is with you, does it mean they have to be on your side of the scale?
That's correct.
This is not with you.
This
is with you.
This is neutral. Those 3 are with you.
Okay.
Anything on this side is with me.
Okay.
Yes.
And exile is like trashing, right?
That's correct. Yeah, there's a neutral discard pile which will appear off camera. We've got the setup for the game is the deck of cards right here, kind of off camera, and then you've got your resource, the galaxy row right here. Something else that differentiates this from other deck builders is that cards have facings on them. So Captain Rex right here, you'll notice that the 3 cost up there is what Justin can pay to buy him. I can send agents to go beat up Captain Rex and bounty hunt him. And the 3 on the bottom on the flip side, if you flip the card over, what I see when I'm playing the game is this right here. So if I can spend 3 military, I can go kill Captain Rex and I get the reward.
So if you have 3 military, can you either shoot it at the base or Captain Rex, or like
That's
one
correct.
of the cards in the middle? Okay,
That's correct.
So you can
yes.
always use your guns at the base.
Yes, right. Yeah, I've got the choice now. When I send units after Captain Rex, if I send 4 attack after Captain Rex, the extra attack is wasted.
Oh, so you have to like commit cards specifically. So if I have 2 clone troopers, that's 4 total attack.
Yep. And when we play our cards, one of the things that we do is we decide how we're going to attack during the turn. And so a card can only attack once. You can only use its ability once. And you can separate the 2, right? So I could wait to attack with a unit and then use its ability based off of whatever rewards I might get, right?
Gotcha.
And so here's an example of a separatist card. This costs me 2, and if Justin wants to beat it, he can spend 2 to go kill it.
Oh, and exile's a card?
Yeah, I will probably buy this on the first turn just to keep you from making your deck more
it seems
efficient.
pretty good.
So we've got 10 card starter decks. We're going to end up drawing 5. So
5 card hands.
We're skipping something. We have
ships.
Capital Ships. All right, so here is a neutral space yacht. This costs 4. Now, Capital Ships, when you play that, I'm going to double check this. That's got 2 resources on it.
Do you get that?
You get those
every
resources at the start of your turn. So when you play this card, you get 2 resources. And Capital Ships that hang around, you get the resources at the start of your next turn as well.
Okay.
Also, the Capital Ships have to be defeated before damage can be dealt to my base. So, Capital Ships are a good way to get some health. Like extend.
There are bases like that in Star Realms, right? They're like
that's correct. Yeah,
they're
so
not
bases
all like that in Star Realms.
So in Star Realms there are bases that have to be attacked and some that don't have to be attacked. So, all right, we're both going to draw 5 cards, and I'm going to keep an eye on my play space on the video there. So,
show plenty of room, right? Yeah.
What's that?
Show plenty of room. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
So I've got a dark side agent. I've got a separatist shuttle. I have 3 separatist shuttles, and I have 1 battle droid. With 3 resources, I can have 4 resources if I want with the dark side agent, or I can deny you a resource by using the dark side.
That does seem pretty important.
Another option is I can spend him as a fight and battle droid, and I can kill Captain Rex, and that gets me 2 force, and that moves the pendulum back this way twice. I also get to see another card when Captain Rex is blown up. I think we refill.
You refill immediately?
I think you refill immediately.
Okay.
I'm going to double check that real quick, but I believe
that is very important.
Believe it gets refilled immediately. So discard the defeated card from the Galaxy row, then replace the card at the top card of the Galaxy deck. Yes. And so you can choose to receive the reward. I think actually it's worth killing Captain Rex here, because he says he gains 1 attack for each unique unit. In play,
Yeah, he seems really
and
good.
in the Galaxy Road.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He seems
All
really
right,
good.
so we're gonna kill Captain Rex. I'm gonna get 2 Force, and that's gonna be these 3, and then we'll refill it. This is a this is a Separatist spaceship, so I can buy this Dreadnought. Now I've got 3. I have to decide how I want to use these. I do think buying the Stap is worthwhile because this is like a free make your deck better. And sure, we'll do that. I'll buy that. I've got 1 resource left over. The ATRT shows up. That's like your version of the Stap there. I've got 1 resource left over, and that just gets wasted. So when I buy something, it goes to my discard pile, and then at the end of the turn, everything that was played gets discarded and goes over there. So
Okay, so I will. So I got 3 resources. I can use the cubes to track that. 2 fight. I don't have anything to take out of yours. Like I have nothing on the board to attack of yours, so I guess this is just going to go to your base.
Okay.
2.
Yep. All right. So the game comes with some damage cubes. So I've got 2 damage on my base. My base has 8 hit points. Once it's destroyed at the start of my next turn, I pick from this deck of bases that's right underneath me where my camera is. I get to pick one of those to put into play. But once my 3rd base is destroyed, I lose the game. The opposite is true.
If I buy this guy, it says you may exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile with the forces with you. If I did that, I could not gain the resources from the card first, right?
That's correct.
It has to be in my hand. So
yeah, it has to
I can
be
get
in
the
hand or
resource from
discard
this
pile.
Jedi and buy this guy, and this goes to my hand,
Yes,
and then I can exile this Republic Shuttle.
that's correct. Yep.
That sounds great. And then I'll play this and do that 3
Okay.
damage.
You do get to see this card because you might be able to do 3 damage. It is a Stap.
Oh, okay. So I could do that to that instead, and it lets me exile a card from my hand or discard pile, which I can't make any use of.
Yeah.
So I'll just do 3 damage to this.
Okay. All right. My base takes a beating here.
Bang. And that's
All right. This hand, I've got 4 resources and a battle droid.
That would be, and I don't know if we mentioned, but the way to win the game is to destroy 3 of the opposing bases. After a base is destroyed at the start of your next turn,
I
you
literally-
go through your base pile. You did say this?
I did just say all that while you're deciding what to do.
I'm
with your turn.
reiterating it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good. It's an
I wasn't
important
paying
point.
attention.
It's an important point, so we're going to hammer it home. I am going to use my battle droid to kill your ATRT, which lets me exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile, or my hand or discard pile. I am going to get rid of a Separatist shuttle. And that is that. This gets refilled. This is Clone Commander Cody.
Ooh, Cody.
And then I've got 4 resources. I think I am going to buy this here space yacht. I've got a feeling my base is about to take a pounding. So.
Assassin droid.
All right.
Sick. All right, I have 2 fight and 4 resources. I'm gonna buy Cody.
Yep.
'Cause he's awesome, and then I'll do 2 to your base.
Okay. You could also kill the Stap if you wanted to.
Killing the staff is pretty tempting.
This also popped up, so you can also kill the Vulture droid.
Those are both exiles. Actually, I'm gonna kill the Vulture droid.
Okay.
That lets me exile the card.
Okay. All right. This is Fett's Fire Spray.
Ooh.
Insert joke about the woke mob canceling the name Slave One or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Look.
We're doing it.
Cancel me.
All right. I'm deploying the space yacht. So this is going to give me 2 resource cubes, and that sits in play until you do something about it. I have a battle droid. I've got a Stap. So this gives me 2. This says if there are more enemy cards than Separatist cards in the Galaxy Road, gain 1 force. So that's not the case right now. I'm going to play this Separatist shuttle. I'll get a resource cube. And then I have a Darkside agent, which I don't know what I want him to be yet. I think he might be forced to get it to neutral. But he could be. So I got 5 resources. I could get to 6 and buy this other Dreadnought. That seems pretty good. So I think I'll use them as a cube. We'll go to 6. We'll buy the Dreadnought.
Let's show the cards we're buying on the camera.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Good idea. So this Dreadnought has got 4 attack, 5 health, and no text. It's just it's going to tax your military, basically, to get through it. We've got an ARC 170. All right. Okay, so I've got 2 attack left. I used him. He's been used. 2 attack does not kill your stuff, so I pump 2 attack into your base. And then this will go over there. I will draw 5, and it is your turn.
All right, 2 fight. I need to dump 2 damage into this thing.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's going to run away with the game. And I'll get
Yep.
4 resources.
And this sits in, it's got damage, so any extra damage that you have can go to my base after this point. So,
But I would have to commit, like, if I had 5 total damage and 2 cards, I would have to commit all the damage to this guy.
only for bounty hunting.
Oh, okay, so it rolls over?
Yeah,
It, like,
and
tramples over?
this will trample over.
Okay,
If you're directing it to my base, it goes through my capital ships and this.
I'll buy the... I kind of do feel like I need a base. But Arc 170 is so cool. What if I just go, like, all in on stuff?
I think getting a bunch of military is not wrong.
Yeah, I would agree. This 4 damage seems really good. Plus,
Yeah.
I have troopers in the deck, so seems pretty dang good.
All right, so I get 2 resources for the space yacht. My hand is 5 separatist shuttles, so I get to go up to 7 resources. I can buy Fett's Fire Spray, which seems pretty good. If it's a neutral unit, add a neutral unit from your discard pile to your hand. If it's a bounty hunter, that unit gains 2 fight while attacking a target in the Galaxy Road this turn. It also hits for 4 and gives me 3 resources. I think it's simply too powerful. It's a very, very healthy card. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, so there's Fett's Fire Spray that I just purchased right there. Jar Jar Binks has entered the chat.
Oh, man. We'll throw
Jar Jar Binks up there.
When you purchase or play Jar Jar, he costs 0.
Yeah.
You may spend 2 to gain 1 of force and place him in your opponent's discard pile.
Yes.
So you throw Jar Jar in your opponent's discard pile, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. All right, I'll draw this card and then shuffle and draw.
I'll play Cody says, place a trooper from your discard pile on top of your deck. If the force is with you, add to your hand instead. So I'll grab a clone trooper to my hand. And let's do resources as well. I will play the super commando and these 2 troopers. I've got like a ton of resources, or a ton of guns. The only thing I could shoot down is that stap. I feel like I do take stap out though. Because I think I'm taking your base out. I need 1, 2, 5 total damage for your base. So I can send these guys at the base.
Okay. So the space yacht is destroyed and Zorn is destroyed.
And then I can...
So you've got 1 base towards your victory
nice,
total.
Nice. And then I'll send this guy at the stap.
Okay, stap is toast.
And then I will exile a card.
Padme Amidala has shown up.
And then this clone trooper is kind of just left over. I don't have anything to attack this turn because there's no base. There's nothing out there to fight. So I have 4 resources to spend.
Now, if you buy something and something else shows up, you can fight that. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna buy this here. Space yacht.
It is Ayla Secura.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all my money.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so I get to go get a base. Add it to your hand for free. I think this is too... It's too swingy not to take this. When you reveal deck, purchase a separatist or neutral card from the Galaxy Row and add it to your hand for free. So I am going to buy the Assassin Droid.
Pretty crazy. A Weekway pirate.
Okay, 1 cost. If you have another neutral card in play, draw 1 card. Oh, that could be pretty good.
3 favorite card games currently are SW, Radlands, and Star Wars deck building. Radlands is cool too.
Yeah,
we did the Radlands stream.
Yeah. There was an expansion for it that came out.
Oh, cool.
So. Okay, I have got 8 right here. And I am going to send this 8 into Mace Windu. So we're going to defeat Mace Windu. I'm going to get 4 resources and move the force towards me 4.
Rip.
So throw him out of the window. I've got a Separatist Dreadnought right there. And then I've got 3 more Separatist shuttles. So that gives me a total of 7 resources. I think I am going to buy this Separatist Dreadnought. We showed that off a second ago. And then I'll spend my last one on... I guess I'll spend it on this Weekway Pride. I do have some neutral stuff in my deck. 1 cost, 2. If you have no neutral card, draw a card. So These all go over to there. And I will draw 5.
Okay, I'll play the Space Yacht. You said I do get the 2 immediately from that, right?
That's correct,
Okay,
yes.
cool. I will... Why are all these my cards? I want to be fighting your stuff off the board. I got these clone troopers. I got a shuttle, and then a Jedi. I kind of maybe need to use this Jedi to rip the Force away from you. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do
Deny
one
me a
Force.
resource.
Yeah, it seems good. And then I'll spend 3. Ayla and this ARC Trooper are both pretty good. Ayla also gives me a Force every time I play her. That seems sick. So I'll show you Ayla. 2 guns and a Force. When Ayla is in play and the Force is with you, each of your trooper units gains 1 gun.
Oh boy.
Pretty good. And then I got this 4 to send at your base.
Okay. Base takes 4. Alright. I am going to play my Separatist Dreadnought. I am going to play the Stap. It's going to give me 2. If there are more enemy cards than Separatist cards in the Galaxy Row, gain 1 Force. So I'm going to gain a Force. Because there are 3 Republic and only 1 Separatist. I have 2 shuttles, which are going to give me resources. And then I have a Darkside Agent, which is either going to be a gun or a resource. He can be a gun and destroy this. I've got 4. I'm going to take out your Space Yacht. 4. Is there any reason to leave this around? I don't know. This card's like, I don't know, 2 attack.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not crazy about it.
It filters too.
Yeah. You may discard it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll turn him into a gun. We'll kill this, and that's going to give me a resource. Okay. I've got 5 resources now. I think we're gonna buy the Munificent class frigate. Exile a Separatist card from the Galaxy Row. If you do, repair 2 damage from your base. Okay, that's not bad. It's got 1 gun and 1 fight on it too. And then I have 2 resources left. I think I just give you Jar Jar Binks. There you go, buddy. It's yours.
Fine.
Fine. And there you go. These go right there. I draw 2, and then I'll shuffle.
Okay. I'll play Clone Commander Cody. I will play these things. I'll play the ARC 170. So I'll reveal the top card of my deck. If it's a fighter or trooper, this unit gains 2 guns. It is a trooper. So I got 2 more guns on that guy.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I can put a trooper from my discard pile on top of my deck if I want. Oh, those can actually combo.
Yeah.
I guess I could have done that, but I knew what the last card was, so. I don't think I necessarily want to put a generic trooper back on top of my deck. I'll draw those. It's fine. So, I have 8 damage to throw out. I definitely want to take that out, so yeah, I'll send at least 6 there. So that tramples over for 1, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then $5 to spend. Padme, draw a card, 2 cards and stuff. Your base is Naboo. Okay. It will be one day, maybe. ARC Trooper is another trooper, which I like. We're going full trooper mode.
Trooper.
I guess I can then use Cody's ability, right?
Yeah.
To put him on top?
Yep.
Sick. Love that. And then I have $2 left. This is your base?
Yep.
Your bases.
Droid control ship.
Do I buy an Outer Rim Pilot? Exiles unit to gain 1. That does seem good. I think I need more resources, actually, so I'll buy the Outer Rim Pilot. This is the neutral card. This is always available to both players.
Yep.
So, there you go. And then Cody's going to go into your base for 2 more.
Okay. All right. I got 3 Separatist shuttles, a battle droid, and Fett's Fire Spray. So Fett's Fire Spray is going to give me 3 resources. I am going to... I've got 6. Do I want to purchase something for free, or do I want to... Add a neutral unit. Neutral unit. So can't be these. I don't have a neutral unit right there. 2 cards from hand or discard pile. I can also blow up your base. Honestly, it seems really bad because then you get like a big swing, like a big catch-up mechanic suddenly, which seems awful for me. So, all right, I'm going to blow up the ATTE, and my reward for that is purchase a card from my faction for free. So I will buy... I guess I'll buy the AAT. All right, so refill it with a Dreadnought class cruiser and a Gauntlet Starfighter. Fets gave me 3. The shuttles give me 3. So I've got 6. So I can spend.
I get that one too.
Oh yeah. I've got 1 more for the Balance of the Force. So I guess I don't have to play these yet because I've got 3 there, 1 there. I play these 2 to get that. These get me to 4. I'll buy the Gauntlet Starfighter with those 4. And then I can use Fet's Fire Spray to add a neutral unit from a discard pile to my hand. It'll be the Gauntlet Starfighter. Exile this unit to purchase a card from the Galaxy pile as if it were in the Galaxy Row instead, and add that card to your hand. So I'll get 4 resources for playing that.
The Galaxy pile is the discard pile?
Yeah.
Oh, the Galaxy
discard pile. Yeah. As if it were in the Galaxy Road, add that card to your hand.
The Gauntlet.
Exile it. All right, I'll buy the Vulture Droid, so that costs 2, and this is exiled.
Exiled meaning not in the discard pile, right?
Is it the same? I don't know. Let's find out. Exile might be a different. Some abilities, Separas can help low powered card, blah, 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 exile card. You can use all the stuff. If a card exiles itself, you can use all of it before you have to exile it. The Separatist, so like the Separatist deck has like all these stuff because I'm this Vulture Droid, which I'll show off right quick. When you purchase this unit, add it to your hand. After this unit attacks, you must exile this card. Now, the droid control ship says purchase a droid from your exile pile as if it were in the Galaxy Row.
Okay.
So you have like this combo thing, so you can like buy this. So yeah, from your exile pile. So this is specifically over here. Then,
okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
So.
I think that solves our question, right?
Yeah, I think that gets us there. All right.
Yeah.
So I have 2 resources left over from the Gauntlet Starfighter, and then I have 3 cards in my hand. So I have 2 attack. I will use that 2 attack to dump damage to your base. I was trying to get to enough attack to maybe exile some of these. That was the whole like why this turn is taking 100 million years. I'll play 3 Separatist shuttles to get me to 5. This card is now exiled. The Vulture Droid is exiled after attacking. And then I have 5 remaining, so I will spend the 5. I guess I'll spend it on the neutral class, the Dreadnought class cruiser.
The Destroyer.
Alright, and then I'll draw 5.
Well. Play Cody. Get 2. I will play Super Commando, a shuttle, Arc 170. I'll reveal the top card. It is a trooper. That's +2. I'll play as Arc Trooper. If you have another trooper or Jedi, you deal 2 damage to your opponent's base.
Okay.
2 damage to your base.
My base is dead.
I'm gonna have like a million extra attack this turn. That I can't do anything with. I can buy this thing with my $3. Maybe fish for something.
It's a space yacht.
Okay, well, I guess I will have all my droids or have my troopers retire.
All right, but you are one base away from winning, and I have not even begun to fight
Yeah.
yet. So, ooh, ooh.
You still have the force too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get just the biggest, fattest base. This has got 18 health.
I think I could have killed that last turn. Funny enough.
Probably, yeah.
Funny enough.
Well, Megiddo is your base. You do not return unspent resources to the supply at the end of your turn, so I can just store that stuff up. All right, we're playing the Munificent class frigate, and we are playing the Separatist Dreadnought. So I'm going to get 1 resource there. I've got 5 guns. I am going to play the Stap and get 2 resources. Okay. So is it worth exiling 2 cards now? Or do I need to get some forward progress? Exile a Separatist card from the Galaxy row if you do repair 2 damage from your base. So this doesn't do anything now. I already have. Oh, I've got this again. So I've got the Balance of the Force. That's 4 resources. That's enough for the droid control ship. So we'll buy that. I think we don't even. So 2 resources would let me buy the Vulture droid. That's 2 free attacks with, or a 2 free damage with it. Sure. I'll spend this for the Vulture droid. I'll play the Vulture droid.
The Bark Trooper.
I am going to smoke the ARC 170 to hopefully make my deck a little bit better. We'll get rid of 2 of these shuttles.
The only thing with this game is I did not find it first version very balanced or a good mechanic to balance the Galaxy row. The which mechanic? The Empire could blow up stuff in the Galaxy row. It had stuff to just remove stuff from the Galaxy row, and then the Rebels could discard cards from the hand. And those are not the same. Yeah.
Okay.
It seems that doesn't really have that, right? It seems like more above a balance between the 2 mechanics, right? Between the 2 factions.
I'll kill this guy. Let's get another card. Let's get my resources squared away. And then I'll do 1 damage to your thing. And this is the Vulture droid is exiled. 1 damage to your base.
You need to kill my base because I'm sick of this thing.
No, I gotta first I must become invincible, and then I will kill the base.
Playing a space yacht. I'll play let's see, what do I want to do? Probably blow up a base. A 4-gun base. You're not even using those guns. I guess you're killing stuff in the middle. I'll use the Jedi as a gun.
Blow up this thing?
I'll blow up that thing.
Okay.
And then Jar Jar is going to go into your discard pile.
Okay.
It's your problem now.
You get the Force. You get that.
Is it and?
Yeah, to gain 1 Force and place it in the
great.
discard pile. Yeah,
that's great.
All right, so start of the turn, I get 1 for the frigate, and then I could have banked all my resources. I'll play the space yacht, and that's going to get me 2. I'm going to play the assassin droid, and then I'm going to play the Weequay pirate if I have another neutral card and play a draw 1. Magna Guard. Each of your unique units gains 1 gun. Gain 2. Admiral Trench. Draw 1 card. Draw a card.
Draw card's pretty good.
Draw card's always good. We'll play a battle droid. Separatist shuttles. So I'll get 2 resources. I have Infinity. Attack a neutral unit. I cannot attack the bases there. 5 resources. I'm happy buying something that says draw a card on it. Oh, another droid control ship. All right, and then I have Infinity attack. I'll send 3 to first the assassin droid's going to smoke the space yacht, and then I'll send 3 to destroy the base. And then I have some left over that doesn't do anything. So that's that. All right. Those go there. All right, your turn. I'll shuffle and draw. I don't have any resources left over to bank.
Okay, I'll bring out a Naxos. When you roll a Naxos, purchase a Republic or a neutral card from the Galaxy Row for free, and add it to your hand. I'll grab Padme.
Okay.
Give me that Padme. And then I'll play Padme. She draws a card. Gives me 2 resources. And I'll play Ayla. So while Ayla's in play and the force is with you, each of your trooper units gets +1 gun. The force is not with me, but she does give me a force to work with. Another trooper. I have $5 more here. Could buy the Venator class Star Destroyer or Destroyer. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns. I'll take out those bases.
7, boom, these are destroyed.
Bang. Yeah, we'll buy this thing. 7 is pretty good defense.
Okay. Consular class cruiser. All right, I'm gonna play Separatist Dreadnought. There are. Play Assassin Droid. Play this Battle Droid.
Yeah, set 3s look crazy, right?
Stap and the Separatist Shuttle. So that's gonna give me 3 resources. I've got 10, so I'm just gonna smoke your base.
For 10? Oh, shit. Okay.
And then I don't think I actually spend these resources. I'll just bank them. And then I will draw another 5.
Alright, I'm going to reveal Camino, which is when you play a trooper for the first time each turn, add a trooper from your discard pile to your hand.
Oh, okay. Okay, send in the clones. Those Laffy Daffy clones.
And then... Oh, these are all gone. I'll play... this 2 to get 2 resources. I'm going to buy this Bark Trooper.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play the Super Commando and put the Bark Trooper in my hand.
Okay, with Camino.
With Camino.
Yep.
And I'll play Bark Trooper, and while you have another trooper in play, this unit gains 2 guns.
Okay.
And also gets 2 resources. I'll play Arc Trooper, and if you have a Jedi or no other trooper, do 2 damage to your opponent's base.
So Alright, so you just straight up, dude, he does 2, yep.
And then I'll play this Clone Trooper, $2. What I want is $2. Probably just get this Cruiser, or maybe nothing. And maybe I don't want to add stuff to my deck right now because I'm trying to just win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
So 5 takes out the Dreadnought, and then 5 to my base.
Yeah, and I won't buy anything else.
Alright, my base is at 7 health. Sorry, my base is at 11 health remaining. Alright, so I have 3 resources left over. We're going to play another Dreadnoughts. We're going to play Admiral Trench, draw 1 card, draw 2 cards instead. If you had a capital ship and play at the start of your turn, you blew it up, so I did not quite get that. I am going to play the Droid Control Ship, and we're going to get 2 resources. I am purchase a droid from your exile pile as if it were in the Galaxy Row. We're going to play a battle droid. I'm going to play the Weequay Pirate. I don't have another neutral card, unfortunately, so I don't get to draw a card off of it. I am going to spend 2 and buy the Vulture Droid, which comes immediately to my hand. And then we're going to play the Vulture Droid. I got 2 resources off of Trench, so I've got 5 right there. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 guns. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'll put your base to 1. The Vulture Droid is destroyed. These go into the discard pile. I have a Separatist Shuttle left over, so I'll get a resource. Do I actually want to buy. I guess I buy the droid control ship. This does what I want it to do. All right, and then I will draw 5, and it is your turn.
I'll play this Ur class freighter. When this card is defeated, each player may exile 1 card from their hand or discard pile.
Oh, okay.
Space yacht.
I like the design of this.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like, yes, it helps. Yes, it helps the opponent, but also it helps you. Like,
Arc 170. Reveal the top character deck. If it's a fighter or trooper that gains 2. It is a trooper.
no, he always
It's
hits.
6. Yeah, he's gonna hit a lot. My problem is I don't have a thing to get back, and I can't kill your base this turn, and I'm kind of like scared.
I scare.
I'm a little scared. Just a little bit. I could defeat the Magna Guard. I could buy the cruiser. I could buy the yacht. I could buy the assassin droid. I feel like my guns need to be going at your face, though. So I'll just buy this here space yacht.
Mm-hmm.
MTT. Oh, that's yours. Okay. And then I'll play Cody.
He's got 2 resources.
He's got 2 resources. And 2 guns. And I got another transport for another resource. So 1, 2, 8 damage. I'll blast for 8.
All right. Which one lives?
I guess that one. No, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. The one that doesn't have 4 guns on it.
The one that detonates one of your capital ships for free.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn. I guess I will not buy anything else. Yeah, I don't want to buy anything else.
All right. I think the combined force of the AAT and Fet's Fire Spray is going to put you away
Yeah,
there.
that does it.
Because I can also get back my assassin droid for an extra guns.
Okay.
All right,
There
we
you have
eked
it.
out the victory there.
That was a good game.
It was I think it was like the little bit of the rope-a-dope there.
Yeah.
Because I opted to let you stay under the inferior base for like a little bit longer. Because there was like a turn, I think, if I just give you something for free, right? Like if I let you get mace for free, then
Yeah,
I think I lose
you could
the
never
game.
let that happen. Yeah.
I lose the game instantly, right? Like I can't blow up your base if mace is on the table. So, yeah, there you go. That's the Clone Wars deck builder.
I do think this one is better than the other one.
I like
Better-
the differences. I like the
yeah.
differences for sure. Definitely a worthwhile purchase. I enjoyed the first one.
Yeah, me too.
I think the first one, I played enough of the first one to see both the light side and the dark side win. You know, and it's a deck builder, so a lot of times it just comes down to who gets like the better start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just.
I mean,
sometimes.
although that game I felt like I kind of had a lock on it, and then I had some bad hands,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
just really bad.
Yeah. Well, I had bad hands early, and that's
Yeah.
why I felt like I took so much damage. I bought like a bunch of capital ships, and then they would be like the bottom card on it. You would like smoke a base. So actually, I think the timing of you drawing like infinite military
That was really bad.
when I only had
That
like
was the
3
worst.
health left. You
Right.
just blow up my base, and then I'm like, okay, now I'll play my capital ships
Because I never got that hand again. And
Yeah.
that was like all my best cards
Yeah.
stacked together.
Yeah.
It was the worst possible timing.
Yeah. All right. There you go. That's the Clone Wars. We're going to have a brief intermission. And then we are going to set up for SWU.
Yep. So
So-
thanks for watching. If you're on
Yeah.
YouTube, hit that like and subscribe if you like the video.
Yeah.
Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.